Hi everyone, welcome back to Money Conversations with Magical. Today I'd like us to talk about a conversation on the issue of lifestyle inflation. Lifestyle inflation is a phenomenon whereby our expenses increase as our incomes increase. It might sound very harmless, but it's very it has a very great influence on our finances. So let's dive in and see how to manage lifestyle inflation. So most of the time when people get a pay rise or they get a windfall or they get some good profit in the businesses, most of the time they want to upgrade their lifestyle. So you will find someone either moving into a bigger house or into a more posh estate or buying a new car or a bigger car or even eating out more often. Things like spending the money on designer items. These are some of the things people do when they get a windfall or they get that extra income. And this is very dangerous because it comes at a cost. That lifestyle upgrade comes at a cost. So what happened, the problems is that it becomes the new normal. That upgrade of lifestyle becomes the new normal. And in most cases, our savings are neglected. Picture a situation whereby you get, for instance, an increase of 20% every year, maybe from your employer, or your business does well year on, or you get a windfall. And all you do is you upgrade your lifestyle. This means that you are not building your wealth. What you're doing is just funding your bloated or more expensive lifestyle. So, in essence, then this creates a big gap in your finances because you eventually have to keep funding that kind of a lifestyle, which becomes very expensive in the end. So, what are some of the things that we can do to mitigate against lifestyle inflation? The first thing is that you need to allocate any salary increase or any windfall or any profit from your business to either your savings or your investments, or if you have a loan or a debt, you need to allocate that money towards that purpose. The second thing you need to do is that you need to be very careful with your expenses. In essence, you need to prioritize your goals, because when you prioritize on your goals, it stops you from then spending that money on maybe things you don't need or inflating your lifestyle just because you have that increased income. The other thing you need to do is that you need to do a personal finance health check. Ask yourself, am I always increasing my lifestyle or bloating my lifestyle with every increase that I come? And with that kind of an analysis, you're able to break the cycle, of lifestyle inflation. Also, the other thing you can do is always ask yourself before you buy that item, before you buy that designer clothes, or before you move to that newer posh estate, ask yourself, do I really need to? Is it necessary, or is it better if I invest or save that money? So, ladies and gentlemen, focusing on reducing the cycle of lifestyle inflation doesn't mean denying yourself the things you like in life. It doesn't mean being stingy with yourself. Yes, it's good to upgrade yourself here and there once in a while, but not every time that you get an increase in your income. Sorry. It means that you're making conscious decisions with your money. So, by understanding lifestyle inflation and being aware that it exists, you're able to make sound decisions with your finances. Thank you so much for listening in. I look forward to seeing you in the next video.